Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out the new Revolution Pro New Neutrals collection. So this collection I'm so excited for because it is absolutely gorgeous, and there's an eyeshadow palette in the collection that looks very similar to the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. You know, I think it might be a dupe for that, so I'm really excited to test that out. If you want to see this new collection and see my thoughts on it, then let's just go ahead and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly run through the products that I'll be testing out today, just to give you like an overview of the stuff. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, well, show you, is the eyeshadow palette. So this is the packaging for it here. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of in this leopard print or cheetah print, I'm not too sure which one this is, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's like this gold packaging. It's amazing. This eyeshadow palette has matte, reflective, pearl and glitter pigments, and also a cream kind of base, which is good for like maybe cutting the crease and things like that, and also before you apply, like set your eyelids before you apply the shadow. This is the actual packaging for the palette here. Like, how gorgeous is this? Super pretty. It is like a kind of cardboard packaging, but it's quite a weighted palette, you know, it's quite heavy. It doesn't feel cheap at all. This palette is £10, so it's not bad for drugstore. And this is what it looks like inside. Like, oh my god, like I am loving the look of this palette. Like, it's probably the best palette that I've seen in a while, especially from drugstore. Like, oh my god, it is absolutely stunning. Hopefully the shades are coming up well. I'm trying to catch the light but also not catch the light so that you can kind of get a better look at the shades there. Like, oh my god, they are absolutely stunning. Such a gorgeous looking palette. So like I said, there is some mattes, there's some glitters, there's pearl and reflective shades, and there's also right here a cream base which you can use to obviously set your eyelid before you apply any eyeshadow for like a kind of blank canvas look. And then you can also use it as well, I think, to maybe cut the crease, you know, before you apply like some of the glitters here. I think that will work well with those. So yeah, I'll be testing it out today actually, because I'm like really want to use these glitters here. Like, they look gorgeous, and we also get a big mirror up here, which is great. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this palette right now, the look of it. Anyway, like, obviously I haven't tried it yet. I'm really hoping that it's going to be like really nice. I cannot wait to see how this goes. So we have obviously named shadows, which I'm so excited about. Like, they're all named there, which is great. Also in the collection is this here, which is their translucent pressed powder. So I'm really excited about this. I think it would be really good to possibly set the under eye. It says it's a mattifying translucent pressed powder that disappears with blending. Now that's what it looks like there, again with the gorgeous packaging. It says Revolution Pro right here. So that's what it looks like inside. So we get a nice mirror, and then here is the translucent powder there. Oh god, I don't know if you can see that. There we are. We also get under the bottom here a little sponge like that to use to apply this, which I might actually try. Maybe quite good to that's probably good for setting the whole face, so maybe this powder is better for setting the whole face rather than under eye. I don't know, but we'll test it out anyway to see. Also in this new collection is a bunch of lipsticks. So I have two here, and one is like a kind of nudie colour, and one's kind of more of a deeper, like a lighter nude, and one's more of a deeper nude. So the first one I have here is Cashmere. So that's the packaging for it. Like, super gorgeous, like I love it. And it has the shade name and the colour on the bottom there. So that's what it looks like there. That's the shade. Like, how pretty is that shade? It's like a kind of light browny nude, and these have a satin matte finish. So like, obviously with it being slightly satin as well, not like straight up matte, it will have more of a kind of moisturising, I think, feel on the lips, which is good. So the other shade I have here is Velvet, which is more of a deep rosy nude. And then another thing that just came out as well from Revolution Pro is their new brow pencil. So this is the Define and Fill brow pencil, a precision microblade effect for fuller brows. That's it there. This is actually quite heavy, you know, it's very weighted. I don't know like what is in this to make it weighted, but like this portion here is very weighted, but I like it. So one side we have a little spoolie, of course, and then the other side is obviously the product, and the shade that I have here is dark brown, which should be a good match for me. So I'm just going to swatch that right there. So that's the shade, and yeah, that'll be good for me. Okay, so we spent enough time looking at the products, so let's just go on with testing them. So I'm going to start off with the eyeshadow palette. Like, I'm so excited about this. The first one I'm going to try out is the base one, which is a cream product. So I'm going to apply that all over my eyes to give me like that kind of blank canvas and even base. So I'm going to I'm just going to pick this up on this little brush here, so like a little mini concealer brush. I always get like a little bit of darkness just right in here, so I kind of like to cover that before I apply my eyeshadows. I'm just going to take this right up high and on my lid as well, just right over the whole eye really. I really like this creamy shade is in the palette because like it makes it so much easier for like even if you're travelling, like it'll be really easy because you can just use this to do what I'm doing here to give you that, you know, base, or you can even use it to cut the crease because there is like pressed glitters in here, you know. So I'm really loving that they have that. Like, it's the first time I think I've seen something like that in a drugstore palette. Like, could be wrong, but the first time I've seen it really, so I'm really liking that. It's going on really nicely as well. It's very creamy, which is good. Like, not too creamy that it's slipping and sliding, but like creamy enough that it just blends nice. Okay, and then I'm going to set that down with this shade here, which is called Neutral. Just a nice neutral shadow that I think will be great to set down this base. You know, it's not going to give you like much colour. It's just going to really set that down and make sure it doesn't crease. I'm just going to start building up this eye look. Like, I'm not too sure what kind of look that I'm going with today. I just know that I want to try the glitters out, these two specifically here, or like one of these anyway, for today's look. So I'm going to start sort of like deepen up the crease and things like that, and I think I'll pick up a little bit of, I'm going to start off quite light, so I'm going to pick up this shade here, which is called Delight, which is a nice kind of, I would say like a peachy beige colour. So I'm just going to apply this as my transition shade, you know, just higher than my crease. Okay, then I'm going to go with the shade Whisper and apply that into my crease. Just switching brushes here to this one. I feel like this will apply it a little bit better. So just be aware there is quite a bit of kick up with these shadows. You know, I think they're quite powdery, to be honest. Like this shade specifically, I wish it was a little bit more pigmented, because when you sort of apply it, you have to like really build it up, because you know it's very light. Okay, so I want to deepen up that crease even further, so I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Rumour, and just apply that again into the crease. So I was trying to keep this shade purely in my crease, but I think because the shades do require like a lot of build up, like it's starting to basically go all over my eye, really, so I can't really keep it solely in my crease area, but like whatever, we're going to cut the crease anyway. Okay, so I'm going to take the shade Zoned, and I'm actually going to apply this sort of kind of like on my outer corner into my crease, so that when I actually cut the crease, you'll still see like that kind of deeper purpley edge, if that makes sense. I'll just do it and you can see what I mean really. So just tapping a little bit on the outer corner here, and then once I place it there, I'm going to take a little bit through my crease as well. So just tap it here. There is quite a lot of fallout with this, if you can see guys, there's a lot of kick up too. I just wish these were a bit more pigmented and less powdery. Like, it would make this palette so much better. I had a similar problem like with the last Revolution palette that I used, the Creative Volume 1 I think it was. Like that was like really powdery as well. Yeah. So I don't know like what they've done with the formula of Revolution lately, because the last couple of palettes I have tried have not been the greatest, and Revolution's eyeshadow used to be like really good. So yeah, I don't know what they have done there, but yeah, like the palette is okay so far. Like the mattes that I've tried, they're okay, nothing great to be honest. Like yeah, like they require a lot of build up, and when you blend them they sort of like disappear quite a bit, so that's like not good. And you guys can probably see that when I'm applying them here, there is quite a bit of fallout. They're not, like, as you can see, the eye still looks quite light, you know, the colours, and that's me using a lot of kind of the deeper shades in the palette. Yeah, and it's still looking quite light because obviously when I'm applying them and like blending them, they're becoming like they're just disappearing, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm so gutted with this, like so gutted. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the Majestic shade, which is the purple, the darker purple shades right here, and again I'm going to apply that to the outer corner. See, it's just I'm just see, like that's not even going anywhere. See, like that's not even applying it really, and then it's going like it's taking away the shadow underneath of that, if you can see that. I'm going to just use my finger and pack this matte on. Like, who applies matte shades with their fingers? But I have to do it because, as you can see guys, it's not building up with my brush. Okay, so I can't blend that shade out because I know for a fact if I start blending it, it's just going to disappear. So I'm just going to have to leave it looking like a hot mess right now till I cut my crease. Like, yeah, I'm going to do that and see how the glitters perform. Right now, these matte shades are terrible. Like, they are not great. Okay, so I'm going to try the shade Golden, which is this one here. It looks super pretty. Like, there's a lot of little flexes in that, if you see that, with like different angles. Super pretty looking. Whoa. My gosh. Just hope I don't get this in my eyes, like. Wow, that's pretty. Like, that is pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, which is more of, I don't know if this is one of the kind of reflective shades, you know, it's kind of like a metallic shade, it's not a matte shade, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to take that to see how that performs, because obviously I've tried a lot of the mattes and they're not great. But I'll try this shade and I'm going to apply it to the outer corner to see how we get on with that. As you can see, there's a ton of fallout here and it's looking okay there, but I'm going to use my finger just to make sure it's nice and blended there. Like, I bet you guys are thinking this look is an absolute mess, because I think that right now, to be honest. The glitter is great, but the rest of the eye is just horrendous. Okay guys, so this is what we've got now. So as you can see, the edges are not the cleanest at all, but I don't really want to put any more shadow there or build it up or even add in the matte shades, because I know it's just not going to work out. Like, that shade that I used there is more of a kind of, I think it's probably one of their reflective petals maybe. Yeah, it's more of a kind of metallic-y shade, which is this one here. Applied it to there and it applied a bit better, you know, that was a bit more pigmented. I would have liked to have seen that like all over the eyelid, but obviously I've got you know, this glitter here, so I couldn't do that. But the glitter is really nice. The glitter packs on really, really nicely. Like, it does go on nicely. I'm impressed with them, but there only is like 2 of them in this palette, like this one and this one. So like, to have 2 not bad formulas out of an 18 shade palette is not good at all. Of course I still have to try like these kind of more pearly shades here. So I'm going to apply, I'm not going to, I don't think, apply wing liner, because sometimes it messes up, you know, the glitter that you have on eye, so I might just apply some falsies, and I'm going to do that off camera because God knows how long that's going to take me to apply them. So I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I've applied winged liner. I was going to go with falsies but I couldn't get them on, so I went and stuff this, just go for liner. So this is what it looks like right now, my eyes. Obviously I have to apply mascara and things like that, but I want to move on to like setting my face because as you can see I've applied my foundation and my concealer. So I'm now going to go on to trying out this translucent powder here. So it says it's a mattifying translucent pressed powder that disappears with blending. Okay, so that's what it looks like again inside. So I press it into here and I assume I could just pat it on to my cheeks like so. I like to set this area here before I bronze and contour, so I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to use this to set my under eye as well. So hopefully this works. I'm going to use this little sponge again just to set under there. It's kind of hard to get in with it, but that will do. So it says it disappears with blending, so I assume it means it disappears with blending with a brush. You know, so you can pat it on like so. Oh my god, I am totally white here. Oh god, let's take this brush and buff this away. Oh my god, what the hell has happened? Oh my god guys, like what has happened? Like literally just what has happened right now. Oh Jesus god. Like why did I put so much on? Oh my god. I cannot believe this. Like I'm going to use my foundation brush to like hopefully bring back some colour to my face. Oh my god, what on earth did I do? Like this is ridiculous. Oh my god, I look like a ghost. I'm going to just apply some more foundation there guys. Like I've totally messed this up, something awful, but I have to bring back colour. Like this is just ridiculous. Taking some time to bring back colour, like seriously. What on earth did I do? Like I don't know what I just done. I just kept like, I didn't think it was going to be like that full coverage. Like it says translucent, so I thought like when I was going to apply it, like it would just, the powder would just dust off with a brush, but it just clearly didn't. It gave me such a cast. Like don't mind this bit here, like the sun is coming in and reflecting as you can see here on my neck, and it sort of like looks as if I'm all patchy and like everything like that. So don't apply this powder the way I did. Like don't do that because it will just make it look like Casper. But I'm just going to set a little bit in my under eye area here. If we can, if I don't get too white again, let's see. I'm scared to do this. Yeah, I'm not going to apply too much. Like it does set it nicely and it feels nice and smooth, but that powder puffy thing that you get with it just doesn't work. Like I don't know, I probably applied way too much probably. Yeah, probably be a light dusting of it, but when you sort of like pat it in to, not pat it in, but like when you use a little puff, put your fingers through the puff like so, right, and you tap it into it, it just automatically picks up a lot of powder. So I don't know, like maybe just use a light flimsy brush to set the face, I think, because that powder puff is just too much for it, just too much. Like it gave such a white cast, and I don't know if you can see that it is still quite white under the eyes there. So I don't know how I feel about that right now. So yeah, let's move on. I'm just going to bronze and contour my cheeks with the Revolution Roxy Highlight and Contour Palette. So this is the, I just reviewed this not long ago, just a couple of days ago actually, on my channel. This is actually nice. Like this is one of the products from Revolution lately that's been nice, but Some of the other stuff that I have tried from Revolution, whether it's Revolution or Revolution Pro, hasn't been the greatest, which I don't know why. So I'm going to take the warmest shade in here, which is this one, to kind of bring a bit of colour. Okay, so now that I brought colour back to my face, I'm now going to do my brows, and I'm going to use the new Define and Fill brow pencil. So I wonder how this is going to go, because past couple of things, as you can see, haven't been the greatest. But anyway, so I'm going to use a little spoolie side just to sort of brush my brows through. And then the shade obviously I have is dark brown, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Like, I'm really enjoying the Makeup Academy, the MUA Micro Precision Brow. That's quite new from them. Like, I've been really enjoying that, so it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. I think they're around about the same price, and in fact the MUA one is cheaper, about half the price I think of this actually. Okay, so that went on nicely. Like, I do like that. Looks very kind of precise. Like, it doesn't look like, what do you call that, powdery, which is good. So yeah, so far I'm liking this, so thank God for that. Like, we're actually really liking something. I just stepped away from my lights, you know, to look more in natural daylight, and my brows are a little bit dark, you know, the shade is probably a little bit too dark for me. Maybe a lighter brown shade, something like maybe medium brown would be better. Yeah, they're just a little bit dark, but the formula is really nice. Like, I do like the formula, it applies lovely. They are very kind of precise, my brows. So far I'm liking the brow pencil. Now I'm just going to apply mascara, and then I'll come back and try the lip products. I'm really excited about the lip products. Hopefully they'll be really good. Like, yeah, normally Revolution's lip products are quite good, so I'm excited to see how they go. Yeah, so I'll be back in a second. So to finish off the eyes, I'm not going to do anything on my lower lash line, because as you've seen from the top part of my eye there, that the matte shades were a bit powdery, so I don't want to have a hot mess, you know, going on in my bottom lash line, because I applied all this concealer and my face makeup. So yeah, I'm just going to stick, and anyway I don't really do like a lot on my bottom lash line because I don't feel like I suit it really. So yeah, I'm just going to highlight my inner corner though. So I'm going to pick up the shade Glitz, which is this one here. I've actually been looking forward to testing this one out actually. This is a different formula from the other ones, so I'm really intrigued by this one. I'm going to pick it up on my Morphe Y22 brush, and I'm just going to place it in here. Okay, wow, that's nice. Like, that is really nice. Yeah, I like that shade, and that's going on really nicely. Wow, yeah, look at that, just makes the eye just look a lot better. That's so nice. I really like that. Again, that is a different formula from the other ones there. Now what I'm going to do is move on to lips, and I'm really excited to try these out. The packaging for these are absolutely stunning, just like the whole collection. The packaging is really nice. Like, I have the shade Cashmere and the shade Velvet, which I'll swatch both of them on my lips for you. So I will actually start off with the darkest shade, because I think obviously the lighter shade, the shade Cashmere, will go better with this overall kind of eye look, and obviously I prefer to wear kind of slightly lighter nude shades, nudie browns, nudie pinks sort of thing, than I do deeper shades. But anyway, I have a dark shade here that I want to try out for you guys. So I'm going to first outline my lips with the Barry lip liner in the shade number 1. These do have names on their website, so I'll try and list them down below. So I'm hoping this lip liner actually is not going to be too dark for this. I'm going to just swatch the lipstick on my hand there and then swatch that beside it. Okay, no, that's a bit dark actually for that one. Yeah, I'm going to actually switch lip liner. I'm actually going to go in with my Boldly Bare from MAC, I think, because the shade looks like it might match that quite well. Let me just swatch that next to it. Yeah, like that's perfect. Yeah, because that shade here next to it is a lot darker. So guys, that's the shade Velvet, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love this shade. It's so nice, and the formula is so lightweight. Like, I barely feel like I have anything on my lips. Like it is so lightweight, it's amazing. It's so comfortable as well, like it doesn't feel drying on the lips. So yeah, I really like that, and the shade is just beautiful. Like, it's super opaque as well. Let's swatch the next one, which is Cashmere. Before I apply Cashmere, actually I'm going to take a little bit of that highlighting shade down my nose, because I feel like I'm super mattified today. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here down the bridge of my nose, just to give that kind of glowy lift to my face. Like, that's actually really nice to highlight. Like, really like that. Again, a little bit here. Diffuse it a bit with my finger. That's really pretty actually as a highlight. Okay, so I'm going to outline my lips with this Barry & pencil. This one here is the shade number 16. Of course it does have a name, but I will list the name down below if I can find it, because I know they do have names on the website. Okay, so this is the shade Cashmere, and I love this colour. It's really nice. It's like a brownie nude, but not too brownie nude. It's more like a neutral brownie nude, which is lovely. Yeah, I really do like this shade. I think it's gorgeous, perfect for everyday wear. Yeah, feels so comfortable as well, just like the other one. Okay, so let's round up my thoughts on each of the products in the collection. So first up, we'll start with the eyeshadow palette. So this, like, we can't deny the packaging for this is gorgeous. Like, the whole collection is a gorgeous, like, stunning looking collection. So I like that the packaging's nice. I like this in this cardboardy kind of style packaging rather than their kind of normal black glossy packagings, which obviously I like as well. But this is a little bit different, which is nice. So inside we do get 18 shades, a mixture of mattes, pearls, reflective shades, pressed pigments inside. So first of all, the mattes are not much cop. Like, I feel like they are just too powdery, and when you try and blend them, they just like disappear. Which I had the same like type of problem with the Revolution Creative Volume 1 palette. So I don't know what they're doing with the formulas of the like the matte shades anyway for Revolution, because like maybe it's because they are putting out so many like new products, so many eyeshadow palettes like constantly, just maybe they are losing like the quality of them, I don't know. But the mattes are not much cop at all. But the pressed pigments, well, that one that I tried anyway, the shade Golden is lovely. Like, as you can see, that is really nice. It went on really nicely as well. Like, yeah, it's a gorgeous shade, and it's like staying on really well, the glitter. Like, it's not falling about everywhere, which is good. So really impressed with that. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I like the base shade as well. That was good to like apply first, and it was also good to cut the crease, so I like that. This shade I tried up here is gorgeous, called Glitz. Like, that's one I have in the corner there. That is gorgeous. I also took it down my nose, as you can see, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and that's stunning for like a highlight. Overall, it's okay, the palette. Like, I wouldn't rush out and buy it right now. Maybe look up some more reviews, like other people's opinions and how they got on with it before you buy it. But yeah, the translucent pressed powder, I'm not too sure if I like this. You know, it's a hell of a white cast on it, so I don't know. And I'm kind of looking at my under eye area, and it's starting to kind of go a little bit cake, not cakey, but like kind of like little separation sort of like pinholes. I don't know how to describe that. But yeah, so I'm not loving this powder. I'll need to try it again obviously, because I went overboard when I applied this. Like I don't know what the hell happened there, but yeah, so I'm not too sure of my thoughts on this yet. And the two lipsticks are gorgeous. Like I love the lipsticks. Pick these up, like out of everything in the collection, pick up the lipsticks. They are absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with these. Love both of the shades that I have here. They have a bunch more in the collection as well, so definitely give those a go. The brow product, I would say give a go as well. Where is it? There it's there. Yeah, I like this. I like how kind of precise my brows are. I like how it applied, you know. It looks good, like overall looks really good, so I do like this. I also like the packaging for it. The shade is probably a little bit too dark for me. I would maybe go one shade lighter, but like in terms of formula, it's really nice. I do like it. Okay guys, so that's it for my review on this new collection from Revolution Pro. I really hope you liked and enjoyed that. I would love to know what you think about the new collection down below, and also let me know if you have the palette, anything from this collection. Let me know how you get on with it. Leave your comments and things like down below as well to help other people out as well. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. Give it the big thumbs up if you liked and enjoyed it. Also hit the subscribe button down below if you're brand new to my channel, and I will speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye! Mwah.